Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. Record setting rain, torrential flooding. Oh, it's just another day, guys. Today, we're going to be talking about what the best things are that you should be farming this week, what I'm going to be farming, and what I am most excited for. All right, everybody. So, there is a lot of farm options. And I'm going to be the first to say that the raid, relatively easy. I'm probably not actually going to do a public raid video just because I feel like there are tons of people who are putting out videos now where like, I can duo the raid with 2 MR units, for example, is one that I just saw. So not one I'm going to really chase and go after. I do want to talk about the raid rewards though, because the raid rewards are very viable and important to go over. So I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to be farming up the raid. There's a lot of good items you can get from the raid, specifically the Veiled Burgeonet +5. I would recommend everybody get the Veiled Burgeonet +5. I don't think it's going to be hard. I think you literally will probably be able to get it after maybe 2.5 days of farming. I haven't even been doing it very hard. I'm not even max raid level, and I am pretty confident I could buy everything I wanted and almost make the +5 right now, just from what I have left over and what I have lying around. One other note though, just if you are planning on continuing to farm the raid, or if you had a desire to get a platinum helmet, the drops from the raid are very similar to the platinum helmet crafting materials. So if you are wanting to get a platinum helmet +5 in the future, this was pointed out to me by Queen Druid in my stream today. You may actually want to farm about 4,000 of these sacred tree saps. So that's about 200 clears if you're at max level. You could break it down by day and do like 20 to 30 after you get your Veiled Burgeonet +5. Should be relatively easy to do, particularly if you play and are, pretty, able to auto it, which I think a lot of people are able to auto it. So keep that in mind if you're considering thinking about a platinum helmet +5, because this is going to be a really easy raid to gather those materials. I would just consider it. I think it's definitely a big consideration, and I'm probably going to be farming a little bit extra just to maybe support a platinum helmet +5 in the future, or maybe I'm going to do something, or maybe another piece of gear will come out. My biggest focus for the week though is going to be in the Farplane, and what I've been doing is I've just been farming the Farplane Brutals, and I've been farming some of the other things to just kind of get my raids and level them up. I kind of have finished most of the Final Fantasy XIV raid, although we also have an additional week of it, so I kind of put it on the back burner right now. I have enough tokens to buy the weekly things that come out. I already have the Gauntlet +5 and a Lionheart +5 because those were relatively easy to get. So I'm turning my eyes to Goga Saiga. I do already have a Killer Bow +5, but I do want to make sure that I have 2 of them just because I have a variety of bow wielding units. So if you are someone who is thinking maybe you want to run a bow meta in the future, like if maybe Bikini Lilith comes out, right? And you want to be able to run Bikini Lilith and Nibbles in the same composition, getting a second Killer Bow might be really good for you. You don't have the time, maybe just pick up a couple of the recipes just in case to have in the background so that you can possibly consider crafting one as well. If you have not already crafted the Lionheart or the Gauntlet, I would honestly just skip that and go to Goga and Saiga this week if you really don't have time. If you're in my situation though, where you are in desperate need of books, this is actually a really good week to farm books. And so where I'm going to be spending most of my time this week is in the multi-book farming, and I'm going to be going after the armor book. Now there is mace, bow, and armor in the same mission, and the other one is spears, fist, and gun. But mace, bow, and armor are 3 books that I know I need, and armor I am in desperate need of. I craft a lot of equipment, I craft just a lot of stuff in general. I'm going to need the bow books because I'm going to be making that other killer bow. I'm gonna need the mace because I never made that healing mace the other week that came out, so I'm gonna +5 that. And I have so many armors. I haven't even +5 the Shiva armor. I haven't even +5 the Holy Shoulder Knight's Pauldron yet. because I literally just do not have the armor books or accessory books anywhere to max that equipment out, because I've converted them all, or I've been, you know, I made a duplicate of the golden blade. Like, I've just been all over the place. So for me, the biggest farm this week is going to be the mace, bow, and armor book. I think you should go in multi and you should just grind the heck out of these, because I think most people are going to be setting their sights here. Now, I will be doing the main story quest as well, and I think the main story quest is something that everybody is just going to do, and they don't really think about that as a grind, so I'm just going to, you know, throw that out there. I think if you're looking to kind of maintain consistency in the game, I would avoid the key quests right now. You can see I unlocked them because I'm doing a second video on key quests separately. But if you do have the key quests, you can pop them open and run a few of them. They have the hard and brutal, which I didn't know. So keep that in mind when you're going to do these, because being able to farm the brutal, you do need some specific compositions. So I'm thinking I might run a couple guide videos on this, and I'll talk about this in my separate key video, but definitely some interesting things to farm there if you ever have a dead week, or if you're a new player perchance. Definitely some great opportunities to go in there. In terms of the multi, we of course will just be running the armor book. I'll probably do some red book farm later this week as well, just because I've been wanting the red books and I've been wanting the yellow books. We'll definitely farm light elements since we know Sakura is coming out next week as well. If I come over to my materials section, you guys, if you didn't know this, you can actually go to menu and go to items, and you can check how your materials are doing. So you can see I'm really good on the light red, but I know that I'm going to need these because I haven't maxed out Thancred yet. Scrolling down here, though, you can get to yellow, and you'll see I'm in desperate need. I only have 55. So if I'm wanting Sakura next week, I am going to want to farm these desperately this week. So you can see here, 131, not enough. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time this week in the 2x light room, which, you know, not a big deal. That's just kind of, it is what it is, and it needs to get done. So we'll be doing that as well. Other than that, that's it, guys. I don't have any crazy secrets. I don't have any crazy stories. That's just kind of what I'm looking at this week. I'm trying to really focus my farming routine down so that I can finish maxing out my equipment, because a lot of my equipment isn't +5 right now. If you guys like these types of videos, I've done them before, but I haven't really talked about what I'm farming and what I'm going for. So if this is something you guys enjoy, can you please let me know down in the comment section, because I don't normally do this. But it's just kind of like a casual conversation of what I'm looking for, what my account is looking for, and where I'm going to go from here. As always, everybody, if you do want to support me, make sure you use my affiliate link. You can go to dig.gs/coins. You can swing by my Discord, say hi as well at dig.gs/discord. We are very helpful, very friendly, and we do have an 18+ section that was just added. Not my decision. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.